Sarah, a name synonymous with resilience, always held a deep-seated love for art. From a very young age, she found solace and joy in the world of colours and creativity. As a young girl, she would spend countless hours sketching in her notepad, her tiny hands bringing to life a world brimming with colour and imagination. Her drawings were not just simple doodles, they were windows into her vibrant mind, each sketch telling a unique story. Her parents nurtured her talent, providing her with canvases, paints and unwavering encouragement. They recognized her potential early on and made sure she had all the tools she needed to explore her artistic abilities. Sarah's world was a symphony of hues, her paintbrush dancing across the canvas, narrating stories that transcended words. Each painting was a reflection of her inner world, a place where dreams and reality intertwined seamlessly. Her teachers marveled at her natural talent, recognizing in her a unique ability to capture the essence of her subjects with a maturity that belied her young age. They often showcased her work in school exhibitions, proud to have such a gifted student. Local art exhibitions began to feature Sarah's work, her talent shining brightly amidst seasoned artists. Her pieces stood out, not just for their technical skill, but for the emotional depth they conveyed. Awards and accolades followed, each one a testament to her dedication and innate artistic flair. She collected trophies and certificates, each one a milestone in her blossoming career. Her art became her voice, a powerful medium through which she expressed her observations of the world around her. Through her paintings, she communicated emotions and stories that words could not capture. Each stroke was infused with a passion that resonated with those who beheld her creations. Her attention to detail and the vibrant energy in her work drew people in, making them feel a part of her artistic journey. Sarah, the budding artist, was on a trajectory destined for greatness, her future promising a vibrant tapestry of creative pursuits. With every new piece, she continued to push the boundaries of her imagination, leaving an indelible mark on the world of art. Life, however, had other plans. It often does, in the most unexpected and heart-wrenching ways. A cruel twist of fate arrived in the form of a tragic accident, a moment that would forever alter the course of Sarah's life. The accident left Sarah with severe injuries, shattering not just her bones, but also her dreams and aspirations. The delicate bones in her hands were crushed, robbing her of the very tools that had enabled her to express herself so vividly. Her hands, once her greatest asset, were now a source of immense pain and frustration. Despair threatened to consume her, the vibrant colours of her world fading into a dull, monochrome canvas. The once bright and hopeful future now seemed bleak and uncertain. The pain, both physical and emotional, was unbearable. Each day was a struggle, each moment a reminder of what she had lost. The thought of never being able to paint again sent splinters of fear and helplessness through her. Her art was not just a hobby, it was her passion, her identity. The once familiar weight of a paintbrush in her hand, the smooth glide of colours blending seamlessly on the canvas, all seemed like distant memories. Memories that now felt like they belonged to someone else. But Sarah was not one to surrender to despair. She had faced challenges before and had always found a way to overcome them. Deep within her, a flicker of determination refused to be extinguished. She knew that giving up was not an option. She knew she had to find a way to paint again, to reclaim the language that gave her soul solace. With unwavering resolve, Sarah began her journey of recovery, determined to turn her pain into a new form of expression. The journey to reclaim her art was arduous, paved with frustration and self-doubt. Each day felt like a battle against her own limitations, a struggle to find the spark that once ignited her passion. Initially, the thought of holding a paintbrush in her mouth felt awkward, almost unnatural. It was a far cry from the fluidity she once experienced with her hands, and the transition was anything but smooth. The fine motor control that she had effortlessly commanded with her hands seemed like an insurmountable challenge. Every stroke was a reminder of what she had lost, and yet it was also a testament to her resilience. Yet Sarah persevered, her spirit unbroken. She spent countless hours practicing, each attempt bringing her closer to her goal. Her determination was unwavering, a beacon of hope in her darkest moments. She drew inspiration from within, fueled by an unyielding desire to create. Her passion for art was a fire that refused to be extinguished, and it drove her to push beyond her perceived limits. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and slowly but surely, Sarah began to master this new technique. Each day brought small victories, and with them a renewed sense of purpose. Her initial tentative strokes gradually transformed into confident lines and curves. The brush, once a foreign object in her mouth, became an extension of her will, a tool through which she could express her innermost thoughts. Her mouth, now her instrument of creativity, moved with a newfound dexterity, mimicking the deft movements her hands once made. It was a testament to her adaptability and her unyielding spirit. The canvas, once again, became her sanctuary, a space where she could pour out her emotions, her fears, and her hopes. It was a place of solace, where her creativity could flow freely, unburdened by the constraints of her physical limitations.